I was driving when I felt it. A warm hand resting on my shoulder.
Goodbye.
But when I turned to look, my wife's hands were in her lap. She hadn't moved.
You are listening to Paranormal Confessions. Tonight's story begins on a lonely stretch of highway, on a day meant to celebrate life, but shadowed by loss.
My grandfather was sick, stomach cancer. The doctors told us there wasn't much time left. For a couple of weeks, I drove down to the coast every single day to sit with him, to be there for my mom. It was exhausting, but it felt right. Wake up early, pack the car, drive an hour and a half through the same empty roads. By the time I got back home at night, I'd just collapse into bed and do it all again the next morning. On the second Sunday of May, it was Mother's Day. My wife finally had a day off and said she'd ride down with me. We were halfway across the peninsula when my phone rang. It was my mom. I could hear it in her voice before she even said it. All she managed was, "Daniel, he's gone." I just repeated the words out loud. He's gone. And then I let out the longest breath. Silence filled the car. I kept my eyes fixed on the road, knuckles white on the steering wheel. And then, something impossible happened. I felt a hand, warm, gentle, resting on my shoulder.
Goodbye.
Not a quick tap, not my imagination. A steady grip. The way he used to when he wanted to reassure me. For 5, maybe 10 seconds, I just kept driving, breathing, trying to take in the weight of it. I turned, fully expecting to see my wife reaching over, but her hands were folded in her lap. She hadn't moved. And the moment I realized it, the pressure vanished. I asked her, "Did you touch me?" She looked at me confused. No, I didn't move. I didn't feel fear. I didn't feel panic. I just knew. It was him, saying goodbye, telling me it was okay we weren't there when he passed. I'm not a religious person. I've never believed in signs or spirits. But that day, I swear, I was touched by someone who wasn't alive anymore, and I'll carry that feeling with me until my last breath.
What Daniel felt on that quiet highway wasn't fear, it was love. A final goodbye carried across the veil through the touch of a hand. If you've ever felt the presence of someone after they were gone, you already know the line between here and beyond is thinner than we think. And if these stories speak to you, subscribe now to Paranormal Confessions on YouTube. Join our community, hear more true encounters, and never miss the next story that will keep you awake at night.